Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Lori Key, and I'm also known as the Realty Goddess. Thank you for coming to my broadcast. If you are new to my channel, I greatly appreciate you being here. Please make sure that you like and subscribe and share if you feel free. Today, we are in our moving series, and today is the third video. So if you have not seen the first two, please make sure that you go back and it discusses moving with children. But one thing that we don't normally talk about is the stress of moving as an adult. We understand how it is stressful for our children, but we don't really talk about the effects that it can have on us as adults as well. It's very emotional. And then if it's emotional for you, it's definitely emotional for the kids. But let's talk about some things that you may face when you're moving because it can be very stressful. The first thing is changes. Maybe you don't do well with change. Moving to a new house or even a new city or having a new job and a new environment and meeting new friends, that's all a part of the move. And it can be a huge change. Even just simple things like going to the grocery store, maybe something different. You're used to going to your community. You're used to doing things that you're familiar with, and now you have to learn all over those things. So you may be facing some anxiety about changes. And two, you also may be really worried about money because there's so many things involved and associated with moving. Money is considered one of the biggest causes of stress in an individual's life, and especially when you're planning to move. So there's no denying that moving to another house can be pretty costly. And if you have a minimalist lifestyle, it may cause a little bit of upset in your financial plans. Three, time. It takes a lot of time to move. You have to pack, you have to organize, you have to get ready. It's not like you're just going to get up one day and say, I'm going to move, pack everything and go. You really do need to plan out your move. And I have a great resource for you. If you stay at the end of the video, you'll see how you can download that as well. So time, it takes time to pack, to plan, and to work around your regular work schedule to prepare for the move. Now, if you are having stress, you may find that there are a few things that you are feeling in your body. Number one, you may find it hard to relax. So you need to do something every day that you can breathe. Even a simple breathing activity can help you to get through the stress. And I don't know about you, but I have an Apple Watch. It tells me when I should breathe and I really heed to that. And if you can get on a schedule of doing that, not just in the mornings, not just in the evenings, maybe on your lunch break, you need to also take a woosah before you move on. You may want to avoid people. It just may be overwhelming to you. So you may have that stress of being around people. Take the time to still communicate with people, whether it's your spouse, your sister, your brother, your parents, a good friend. Just talk to them every day. And it doesn't even have to be a very long process, but keep them informed on how you're feeling because you should have a strong network behind you. You may feel very easily overwhelmed and triggered by the move. So try to identify what it is that is triggering you or overwhelming you and face it head on. If that means sitting down and journaling it out, then journal it out. If that means that you color, like I do, color. It's okay. You ain't got to be a kid to color. And I have some resources for you there too, as well. You may start to feel depressed and unproductive. Try to get out every day and get some sunshine. Sunshine definitely helps with your mood. And so these things can affect you physically and mentally. And some of the physical things is you may have a little bit of heart palpitation, you may have a little bit of a headache, you may not be able to sleep. You may find aches and pains in your bodies that you didn't have before because of the uncertainty of your move. Try to move your body, try to take a walk, try to sit and stretch. If you're watching TV, get up and stretch during the commercials, things of that nature. So you may have some of those. And on top of that, you may have poor focus. You may have a little bit of forgetfulness, your lack of organization. You may have a little bit of negative thinking going on in your head. and you may be constantly worried. These are all normal. This is a part of life. And as long as you can pinpoint them, you can tackle them and overcome them. So, what can you do? You can cope. You can have the right attitude. Tell yourself that your move is necessary and you'll do good. Tell yourself that you are excited about something that's coming up. Tackle what is the negative and turn it into a positive, because there's always a plus and a minus, and they usually are pretty balanced. So when you have something that you're really scared about, start focusing on the things how you can turn that afraidness, yeah, into something positive. Do your research. Number 2, do your research. Check out your neighborhood. Go look at the new shopping centers. Go to the grocery in your new neighborhood. Drive your new neighborhood. See what it's like if you can. Of course, if you're out of state, that may be a little bit harder, but Google is wonderful. And you always can do Google directions and maps, and you can like drive the neighborhood online. 3, prepare a checklist and have a time frame. And that's where I'm telling you, I have a free resource for you to download. I have a checklist and a guide for you. I'm going to take that stress off of you. Make sure you download that resource at the link provided in this broadcast, and you'll be able to download that and move that out of the way. Go ahead, establish your time frame, establish your time frame, then start to declutter. What is it that you don't need, you don't need, and you can donate? Go ahead and start doing that, a little bit of that, and it also helps to say your goodbyes to the people in the neighborhood or get them involved with your move. So if you're moving out of state, make sure you have everyone's address, make sure you have everyone's email, create a little newsletter about you moving to the new area and showing them what's new. And if you are just moving out of the neighborhood, prepare to have an open house and a housewarming party and invite them. But there are many, many ways that you can handle the stress of moving. And no, it is not just stressful for children. It's very stressful on you, but this can be also a very exciting time for you. So just embrace the new and be able to hug the past, because we all have changes in our lives, regardless of if it's moving or a new job or new marriage and being newly single, becoming a new parent. We all have stresses, but as long as you take care of you, you're going to be okay. So I'm Laura Key. I am the Realty Goddess, and I help to establish the community one house at a time. Don't forget to download your resource, and regardless of wherever you are in the United States of America, I am here for you. Okay. Make sure you check out my free classes and my other free resources. And I look forward to talking to you soon. You have a great day. And why not go out on a limb? Isn't that where the fruit is? It sure is. Bye. Peace out.